Random Dave Canada again. I see lots of videos out there and lots of shows about bug out bags and preppers and get home bags and things like that. I have something that's kind of like that. I consider it more of my peace of mind bag. It stays in my truck with me everywhere I go. It's got pretty much everything I need in it for whatever situation comes up. So this is it here. I'm gonna crack her open, lay everything out. I'll give you a quick show of everything I got. Okay, be right back. Hey everyone, Random Dave Canada back. Well, the bag is empty. I've laid everything out for everyone to see. So I'll start with the bag itself. I just picked this up at an Army surplus store actually in the States. So it's a good little buy. Kind of like it. Works just perfectly fine for what I need. I've got a complete change of clothes up here with the hat, with some bug juice. Got some extra rolled straps here for the bottom of the backpack. First aid kit. A couple pressure bandages, old Army ones, but they have many uses, so I always keep them in there. Tensor bandage, tick removal kit. Never used it, but it was good to have in there. This I've used a lot. I've used my first aid kit quite a bit. Since I have this thing in my truck all the time, it's with me when I go to, my kid's rugby game or well, anywhere. And had an older lady smash her head on the bottom of the bleachers there at a rugby game, and had to pull the bag out and get the first aid kit out and get her squared away. So it was good to have. So that's why I call this my my peace of mind bag, because you just never know what portion or what part you're going to use and for what. So good sized steel water bottle. That's a just in case bottle of Bacardi Gold. You never know. Medicinal purposes. Two Moras. I think they're the companions. I'm not 100% sure. I love these little knives. They're great. They, they work well. They're a nice little blade, nice and handy. I got a couple of those, and I've used them for everything from whittling wood to skinning deer, and they work really good. Folding saw. Not a real fancy one, Canadian Tire type thing. Ferro rod for lighting fires. Corkscrew. You never know when you're going to find a bottle of wine in a survival situation, but it's better to be prepared, and I'd rather have it not need it than need it not have it. 3-wick candle. These things are great. They burn for 36 hours on 1 wick, or I think it's 12 without, so they work really good. Got a 10 by 10 tarp, just in case I need it. A little tomahawk hatchet here. Poncho over here. Roll of string. It comes in handy for everything. 2 cans of fuel for my pocket stove here. This little stove is wicked. It works so well. It doesn't use a lot of fuel. I think it's an MSR, or is it a Primus? Maybe Primus, but works great. It was like 30 bucks. Yeah, it's Primus, sorry. It was like 30 bucks at sale. So, it's a great little thing to have. Scooch over here. Got a little pot set here. Inside it is my gasification stove. It's like a solo stove, but it's more of a knockoff version. But it fits perfectly in my pot, so I'll have to give that a show one day, do a little review on it or something, and we'll go from there. Survival blankets. Everything from here over. These are the bags that the things come in. So this little Jeep camera bag I got here, I just use it as kind of like my hunting and fishing, throw over my shoulder kind of bag. I've got a couple yo-yos in there, yo-yo reels, extra string, emergency blanket, slingshot, some cord, wire of course, which is invaluable, some extra fishing line, and a little fishing kit that has a little bit of everything, hooks, line, some few lures, everything that I need for freshwater anyway. Carved up some spring snare sets in advance just for just for the fun of it. You know what I mean? You know, you can make them as you need them, but I thought I'll just throw it in there after I made them. So no, it's a good little piece of kit. It's a little bag here, my food storage bag. I've got everything compartmentalized into bags. I just find it a lot easier than putting everything in loose. You know, it's all individual pouches, and I just find it makes things so much easier. So got some can openers, you know, some few seafood snacks for protein boost, some ration stuff, some, you know, sport drink, oatmeals. I think those are cornbreads. Some survival candies. These things are just crazy full of calories. Really good. Some individual or two-person craft dinners, which they're great. And it's great when you have the kids with you too, because we were coming back from up north one time, and I had my kids with me, and we were stuck in traffic, and it was like stopped. The traffic was absolutely stopped. So, you know, within 10 minutes, you know, on the tailgate, I was feeding them craft dinner. So that kind of made the trip a lot less stressful on me. Nescafe 1+2s, instant coffee with whitener and sugar already in there. Those things are the greatest thing ever. One MRE, cheese tortellini, vegetarian one. You know, it is what it is. You know, we've all had to get the long-term ration type stuff out there, and you know, I mean, whether it's American, Canadian, British, whatever, you know, they are what they are, and they do what they're supposed to do. So, okay, I had to move over here to get this one, all the bag that it comes in. Little Bear Grylls survival kit here. You know, I've been through it, and you know what? It's not bad. Like, I know a lot of people, you know, chuck a lot of shit at you know, the survival shows and, you know, all that kind of stuff, but you know, look at this little kit. Like, it's got a knife in there, cordage, fire steel, you know, matches, fishing gear. You know, it's got a little pocket survival guide. You know what I mean? Like, it's good to go. And I don't even think this thing cost me very much. I think it was maybe like $15 or something. And I actually bought a second one, and I just leave it in my tackle box for when I go fishing in the summertime. You know what I mean? 'Cause it's just nice to have. Nail clippers, some zap ties, tampon, you know, for first aid, the fire lighting, whatever you want. Ontario road map, you know, I mean, it's nice to have a paper one around. You never know when you're gonna need it. Flashlights, another can opener, Ziploc bags, piles of tissue, some aluminum tape, another emergency blanket. There's an emergency blanket in every single pouch. I just like it that way. Little Army surplus sewing kit, Army surplus bag, you know, and I've got my hygiene stuff up here. You know, we got toothpaste, some body wash, toothbrush, lighter, file, flashlight, folding little, you know, knife, spoon, fork kit, whatever, electrical tape, matches, some more string, you know, knife, fork, and spoon set, you know, sharpening stone, water purification tablets, you know, glow stick, more tissues, you know. Oh, I forgot my fancy little plate, which actually is totally cool. This is a nice little thing. I gotta get the matching bowl for it, because I think it works really good, and that takes up no space at all. And like I said, it stays in my truck 24/7. You know what I mean? It's got more than enough stuff to get me through, you know, pretty much whatever I run into. You know, this isn't a you know, zombie apocalypse type kit here. This is just my, you know, it's for peace of mind. You know, I've used most of these things for multiple situations before. Oh, and of course the good old Ranger blanket on the bottom there. Out of all the stuff in this bag, if you don't have a Ranger blanket, go find one, go buy one, hunt one down at Army Surplus, wherever you can. You know, probably the greatest thing ever. Anybody that's served can tell you that it's, you know, I mean, it's the grown man's whoopee. So we, you know, we've had them for years. We use them for everything. So yeah, so that's my kit. I'm sure it's missing some stuff that everyone would normally put in theirs, and I'm sure it's got some stuff in there that people have never thought about putting in there. This is the kit that I like, works for me. I'm comfortable with it, and like I said, it gives me that peace of mind that I want. So if you have any comments, feel free. Drop me any questions or comments in the comments box. I'm open for anything. Always open for new ideas. I hope you liked the video. If you did, please like and subscribe. And as always, life is short. Pack a peace of mind bag, because life is short. So keep it real and keep it random. And we'll see you on the next one.